Welcome aboard Bus 1. We're on our way to Seattle, Washington, and we've got some time to kill. Let's do some trivia. Passengers, introduce yourselves.
I'm Cooper.
I'm Mac.
And I'm Mitch.
And I'm Steven. Now, I've kept the theme for today's trivia a secret from all of you. We don't do this a lot anymore, which I kind of miss, so I thought I'd keep it a secret. With the location we're headed to, Seattle, Washington, any guesses that is relevant to the topic?
Relevant.
Rain.
Rain is
rain?
good.
Ooh, I would like a water cycle episode, but that would be too similar to water. So,
I have no idea.
The Seattle Mariners. Marinas around the world.
Okay, that's fair. You know, the Seattle Mariners, they do have an arena. That's not the case. Mac, can you think of anything related to Seattle?
Oh man, I'm guessing Space Needle. I'm guessing skyscraper, or maybe
Things
weird
that
restaurants.
touch the heavens.
Yes.
Weird restaurants? Okay. Well, I guess I'll spoil it. Today's
Or you could
topic...
just get into the questions.
Well,
so
at
that
some
we
point,
can
I
figure it
have
out.
to spoil it.
Right.
Today's topic is caffeine.
Oh.
Seattle is considered the
That's
coffee
coffee.
capital of the U.S. and is the
Wow.
city in the U.S. that consumes the most caffeine per capita.
Wow.
So today we're going to be talking all about caffeine, the most popular drug, in its various forms.
Well,
Wow.
sorry to break it to you guys, but I think I'm addicted to caffeine, so I might have a one-up on all of you.
How much do you know about your drug of choice, Mitch?
You know what? In honesty, I don't know a lot. All I know is that I'm addicted to it.
Well,
Wow.
you're gonna learn.
Good.
So
you're
let's get
gonna
into
learn.
these rules. There will be 3 rounds with 5 questions each. Getting questions right in round 1 will earn you 1 caffeine coin. I like calling the points coins.
Caffeine.
Okay, caffeine
Round
coin.
2, 2 caffeine coins.
Okay.
And round 3, get this, 3 caffeine coins.
Makes sense.
That is unless you take advantage of this episode's gimmick, the hype mechanic. Consuming lots of caffeine will get you hyper, so getting multiple questions correct in a row will earn you extra caffeine coins.
Oh.
For each question you get correct in a row, you will earn an additional caffeine coin. So if you get 1 coin for the first question, then 2 for the next question, and then 3 for the third question.
Wasn't there an episode kind of like this?
Yeah,
Aiden
we
did?
in Millionaires, similar thing.
Okay.
But there's
Yes.
no streak. It's just if you get on a hot streak, you're gonna get a lot of caffeine coins.
Okay.
Is there a bad part? Is there a crash after the caffeine high?
In this case, I have not incorporated the caffeine crash.
Oh,
There are
good.
no downsides,
No
to
downsides.
overdosing
Just
on
like in
caffeine.
real life, there are no
Right.
downsides
No
to
downsides.
drinking too much caffeine. We're also including a challenge question. So once per game, I will lie about the correct answer, and you will have 1 shot to guess. If you incorrectly challenge, you will lose 3 caffeine coins. And if you challenge in the moment incorrectly, you'll only lose 1. So I incorporated that because I like that, Mitch, because I like encouraging challenging in the moment. But if you correctly challenge the question I made up, you will earn 3 caffeine coins and the coins you would have gotten for the question. And you have to challenge, so no matter what, I'm making you challenged. You might as well challenge during the episode.
Might as well.
Okay.
That's right.
We're using the buzzer this game, so first person to buzz will be the first person to answer. No outside media or material to help you answer questions, i.e. no Googling. Person to earn the most caffeine coins by the end of the game will get to have dinner with Howard Schultz, the former 3-time CEO and chairman of
Wow.
Starbucks, and
Wow.
also former owner of Seattle Supersonics.
I don't know if I don't know if I
Wow.
want that.
And you'll win.
Would you rather have $250,000 or to have
dinner with
lunch
Howard
with Howard
Schultz?
You want to have dinner with
Definitely the
Howie?
money. Definitely the money.
But you'll also win the
But
trivia.
think of how much priceless knowledge you
Oh,
would get
yeah,
from
think
dinner
about
with
that.
Howard
I
Schultz.
spend the whole time talking about how poor I am and how.
So
he
how
should
did
give
you
me
invent
money.
coffee? That's amazing.
He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Mitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, along with Jay-Z and other artists.
And
You might
Aerosmith?
earn his respect as
And
well.
Aerosmith.
Think about that. I guess it's up to you.
I'm rage baited. We haven't even gotten to a single question. And
Okay,
they're already
well,
rage baiting me.
let's not ask any further questions about the rules. Let's get right into this. And we're starting off with a bonus question.
Okay.
That's
bonus
right.
Why
question.
you, does this count towards the hype?
This does count towards the hype.
Okay.
So if
Then
you
it
get
might
this
as well
right,
be real.
you can start
might
building
as well
it.
be real.
Might as well be real, but it's not related to the first round. So bonus question. This is just generally about caffeine. Caffeine is a central nervous system stimulant and is the most commonly consumed psychoactive substance globally, with eugerogic, nootropic, and ergonomic the properties. It has properties. Caffeine
It
naturally
has
occurs as a
properties.
true alkaloid, meaning it is produced by plants to discourage their consumption via herbivores and to encourage pollination from select animals such as honeybees. And humans are part of that list as well. Caffeine is not the only true alkaloid. Which of the following chemicals is not a true alkaloid? A. Capsaicin. B. Morphine. C. Nicotine. Or D. Quinine. I got Cooper.
I'll say nicotine.
That is incorrect. Mac?
I will say quinine, whatever the last one was.
Quinine? That is also incorrect.
No!
Oh, it's a
Horrible.
50-50.
Mitch, which one is not a true alkaloid? Is it capsaicin or morphine?
Tell me morphine.
The correct answer is capsaicin.
Oh, God.
Ooh,
Terrible.
all the eens.
Yikes.
All the
Yeah,
eens.
so they all
capsaicin,
end with
like-
eens.
From peppers.
Interesting.
And
Yeah,
spiciness,
capsaicin is
right?
in peppers. So
Oh.
for a chemical to be considered a true alkaloid, it needs to be naturally occurring organic compound containing nitrogen in like a ring. So come on, guys. I didn't know why you didn't know that.
Oh, of course.
And another thing is,
God.
they also
Like-
uniformly taste very bitter. And I wouldn't really describe capsaicin as bitter. But they serve a
Which we
similar
can't see a
function.
cat.
Can't
Is
see
morphine
that.
bitter?
Apparently morphine is bitter. They they serve a similar function, being that they discourage mammals and insects from consuming them, while encouraging pollination or consumption from animals that can spread their offspring. And I guess humans are part of that list too. Now that you know what caffeine is, let's spend the rest of the episode talking about how people like to drink it.
Yeah.
Getting into round one. Round one. Coffee spelt backwards is EFOC, which is funny.
That's funny.
Have you guys seen that video?
No.
It's really bad.
No.
It's one of my.
I have not.
It was one of my stims at one point. Dude, I'd be watching videos. Question one.
Question 2.
Have you seen that video?
Have you guys seen this video, dude? Coffee spelled backwards.
Nobody gets points.
It's
That was a
EFOC,
bonus question.
which is funny. Question one. Coffee has an academically disputed origin, but there is one popular legend on the discovery of coffee. How was coffee allegedly discovered in 9th century Ethiopia? A sultan witnessed birds of unusual vitality feeding on the berries. B. A goat herder observed his flock consuming the berries and tried some himself. C. One pilgrim on the journey to Mecca accidentally consumed the misidentified berries and was able to make the journey in record time. Or D. Lightning struck a berry bush which produced a pleasant fragrance, prompting a local farmer to try it.
These are all bangers.
These are all really good.
Thank you. Mac, what do you think?
I'm going to guess the journey to Mecca one. Because you said it's like a popular legend, so I feel like it's
In
going to be like...
Ethiopia? 9th
Yeah,
century
yeah, yeah.
Ethiopia? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is incorrect. I made that one up.
Sad. That's a good one.
Yeah. Thank you. Mitch, what do you think?
You mentioned like a goat herder twice. What was the first mention of the goat farmer?
Oh, did I? First one was a
Wait,
sultan
maybe.
witnessed birds of unusual vitality feeding on his berries. The second one was a goat herder observed his flock consuming the berries. So I mentioned berries twice.
Oh, okay. I say that one. The goat herder.
And that would be correct.
Wow.
Now, Mitch, you're starting your streak here. The story didn't appear until the 1600s, so it is likely apocryphal. But coffee did indeed originate in the Middle East, where it spread to Europe and the rest of the world due to conquest. Despite originating in the Middle East and having deep cultural significance, coffee was sometimes seen as haram due to its drug-like properties, which is why tea is more popular in the Middle East today. And the Church of the Latter-day Saints would agree with them in that assessment.
They all drink
Question
dirty
2.
sodas.
Yeah.
Instead.
Hey, maybe we'll get into that later. Question 2. As I mentioned, coffee spread all throughout Europe in the 1600s, where it rapidly became popular, especially with the upper crust. Match the following countries to their contributions to coffee culture. So I have, I have 4 countries and then 4 innovations that they produced in Europe. So Serbia, Austria, Netherlands, and Italy. Those are the 4 countries.
Okay.
And the innovations are the first coffee house in Europe, the first cultivation of coffee beans in Europe, the popularization of adding milk and sugar to coffee, and the creation of steam-driven pressure coffee maker.
Oh man, this is hard. What was it again? Serbia,
Austria, Netherlands, Italy.
I think I got one for sure. Well, I don't know.
Because I feel like all of these countries have such a like specific kind of coffee, or oh man.
Yeah, they're all associated with coffee, but each of them have their own kind of innovation. I'm drinking my own coffee here.
I saw the rep. You're themed very well this episode. Okay,
I may or may not have multiple beverages lined up here for me to drink throughout the episode.
You're gonna be hyped for sure.
Oh man,
I'm gonna build my own hype meter.
Should I go make my own cup of tea?
Okay.
I don't drink coffee.
Okay. You can if you want to.
If we take a break.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's go in alphabetical order. Cooper, what do you have?
All right. I think you're trying to be a little tricky. Sorry, Mitch. Steven's the tricky one this time. Yeah. I think you put them in order.
Oh.
So Serbia, first coffee house. Austria, first cultivation. Netherlands, adding milk and sugar. And Italy, steam driven.
Okay. Mac, what do you think?
I got Serbia, beans, Austria, steam, Netherlands, milk, Italy, house. First coffee house.
Okay.
I was close to that. I said Serbia, cultivation, Austria, milk and sugar, Italy, the first coffee house, and Netherlands, steam coffee maker.
Okay, I don't know if you had any of them the same.
No, Mac and I both said Netherlands, right?
You said Netherlands milk?
Netherlands.
Oh, never mind. We were nothing the same. Never mind.
A little bit like Mac.
Never mind.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing like Mac.
All right. I'll give that
Good
one
luck.
to Cooper.
No.
So you got 2 out of 4.
Dude.
I wasn't being tricky,
2
but
out
you
of
did
4?
just yeah.
Perfect.
So Serbia was the home of the first coffee house.
Nice.
Austria is where they popularized adding milk and sugar to coffee. Netherlands is where they actually first cultivated coffee. They're pretty big on greenhouses over there, so they did that there.
Oh, interesting.
And then Italy was the creation of the pressure coffee maker.
Oh, so I got
none of them.
3 of them. Wait,
Oh,
no,
what did-
not 3 of them. No,
Yeah,
I
you
got
got 2.
It's
Yeah.
impossible to get 3 of them.
Yeah, you couldn't
Anyway.
get 3 of them. Yeah, you got 2 of them. So, nice work. Speaking of which, question 3. I would play Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso leading into this question if it didn't get me copyright struck. Espresso is just highly concentrated coffee, brewed under high pressure and heat, and literally translates in Italian to pressed out. Espresso is extremely Italian, and like many sacred Italian culinary arts, it is heavily regulated. The Istituto Espresso Italiano is the official body that determines if a bar serves certified Italian espresso. Which of the following is not part of the standards for certified Italian espresso? Is it A, each shot should use approximately 7 grams of beans and should produce about 25 to 30 milliliters of coffee? Is it B, the water pressure should be 9 bar, heated to 88 to 92 degrees Celsius, and extraction should take between 25 to 30 seconds? Is it C, the body should be full-bodied and intense, with hints of chocolate and caramel, while the crema should be thick, compact, and hazelnut colored? Or D, the espresso cups should be thick-walled porcelain and preheated to 65 to 70 degrees Celsius? Mitch?
What was C again?
The body should be full-bodied and intense, with hints of chocolate and caramel, while the crema should be thick, compact, and hazelnut colored.
I'm gonna say that.
And you would be correct.
Yeah.
So the
That's what I was
flavor of the
gonna say.
body, okay, I made that a little too obvious then. The flavor of the body actually differs regionally. In northern Italy, they prefer lighter, medium roasted coffee with floral or spicy notes, while in southern Italy, they prefer the aforementioned full-bodied and intense espresso, which is kind of influenced by the coffee they have in the in Middle East and Mediterranean.
Mitch killed my hype.
Sorry.
Ooh.
You're hype.
I'm already on my way back down.
It's okay. One of these times you guys are going to take advantage of it. There are also strict social stigmas surrounding the consumption of espresso. It is drunk standing at a bar and usually after meals. The price is also culturally set at €1 per cup, and exceeding it can get you in deep trouble with the locals. The way espresso bars stay afloat at €1 per cup is basically by doing everything illegally and through corrupt supply chains, which is very Italian. So
Wow.
It's kind of funny. It's
Wow.
similar to the in the fashion episode, the haute couture question has very like stringent requirements to be considered like legally
It's like ketchup.
espresso. Have you ever heard of? Hopefully, this isn't one of your questions, Stephen. Have you ever heard of brew watches?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so it's this micro brand, I think from New York City, and they make, I think, automatic watches that have like a set timer on them of the perfect time to make an espresso. So it's like specifically for people who love espresso, because you know there are some like people out there who like love espresso, have an espresso machine in their house. Huge espresso snobs, and I think those watches are for. I took a look at them, but I'm like, I don't drink enough espresso, nor do I even have an espresso machine to like care this much about.
You don't want to have a timer that's like perfectly
right
espresso shaped timer.
The one watch that I did think Seiko made a metronome watch that I thought was pretty cool. I've been my eye on that one.
That is
Can you change the BPM?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Sick. That's kind of cool. Well, hopping off of question 3, question 4. Seeking to bring Italian coffee culture to America, Howard Schultz took over and aggressively expanded Starbucks in the late 80s. This is a laughable notion nowadays because of the culture that they actually pioneered, being morning milkshakes. Large American coffee chains such as Starbucks are primarily responsible for iced coffee taking off and becoming more popular than hot coffee around the world. But for many, coffee is just a vessel for their real vice, sugar and cream.
Right.
So, out of the 8 drinks I will name, 2 are fake. You get to choose 2. And for each fake you guess, you'll get a caffeine coin. And if you get any, that'll keep your hype up. So.
Okay.
Gotta stop Mitch.
I'm the only one with hype, but.
Well, I mean, some other people can get their start.
These are Starbucks drinks?
Starbucks
drinks?
If we get
these are
both
all
of them,
Starbucks.
Except
for 2.
The first one get you hype for the second one?
That's a good question. You know what? If you get it, sure, I'll give it to you. Because that's impressive.
Okay.
It's very rare that people get 2.
Let's do it.
So, the options are dark barrel latte, a latte flavored to taste like Guinness. B, cookie dough iced coffee with cookie dough syrup and confusingly, actual chunks of grainy cookie dough. C, firecracker frappuccino, a recently added frozen drink dyed red, white, and blue in case you thought they had any shame left. D, juniper latte, a seasonal item that tastes like a Christmas tree candle. E, cold brew lemonade, half cold brew, half lemonade, like a coffee Arnold Palmer.
I've heard of that.
That sounds nasty.
Terrible.
F, strawberry funnel cake frappuccino. A frappuccino that tasted like a branded Nutri-Grain bar.
Genuinely, I've made that one before.
G, Witch's Brew Creme Frappuccino. A seasonal item, a purple frappuccino with orange flavored cream and green chia seeds. Green chia seeds. H, salted honeycomb cold foam. Cold brew flavored with non-fat cold foam, honey, and way too much salt.
Oh, man.
Which 2 did I make up or pull from a different menu?
So I'm going to fly through them again to make sure I have them. Dark barrel latte, cookie dough iced coffee, firecracker frappuccino, juniper latte, cold brew lemonade, strawberry funnel cake frappuccino, witch's brew creme frappuccino, and salted honey cold foam.
Yep, that's all of them.
Okay.
Which 2 are the most, like, not Starbucks
I am
sounding?
not, if you made up the cold brew lemonade, I am not letting you get away with that. So I'm 100% saying that.
Okay. Mac, did you work at Starbucks? Is that what you said?
I worked at a Barnes & Noble that had a Starbucks. So I think I made the witches one, and I think I know for almost 100% certain I made the
funnel cake
strawberry shortcake cream one.
Well, you're narrowing it down for everyone here. So someone's gonna get
I guess I should have kept that. That's fine.
Yeah, keep that to yourself.
No, that's cool though. I asked the question, so you answered.
I have my guess. I am ready.
Okay.
I think it's A and I think it's D. I don't think they have a Guinness one. I feel like that's
Guinness
crazy.
flavored one?
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
And
That'd be
D
awesome.
is juniper latte.
That would be crazy. That makes me think it's real.
A
Are you saying
seasonal
juniper
item.
latte?
Yeah, he said juniper latte for his other one.
Juniper latte.
I'm gonna say the Guinness one and the cold brew lemonade.
Okay, you can't let me get away with the cold brew lemonade.
I cannot.
I made that.
I agree. The cold brew lemonade just sounds disgusting. Like, why would they ever
I've heard
think?
of it. I feel like I've heard of it before.
You've heard of it?
Maybe. I don't know, dude.
I'm gonna say that one.
I know in Italy they do put lemon in their coffee sometimes. Italians love putting lemon in things that don't need lemon.
Lemonade?
And then I'm gonna say the cookie dough drink sounds really weird. I'm gonna say the cookie dough one.
Okay. Mitch, you get 1 caffeine coin. No one else gets any.
Damn.
Cookie dough was made up?
The cookie dough was made up.
Yeah, cookie dough is made up.
Wait, the cold brew lemonade is...
That's a real thing that
That's
they do.
real.
Yeah, that's
wow.
real.
Yeah.
That's
Holy crap.
bad.
That sounds nasty.
The
That's
Guinness is made.
disgusting.
Wait,
The
The Guinness is real.
Guinness
What's
is real. The candle one is real. The Christmas
Yeah,
candle
the juniper
What's the other
latte
fake
one.
then?
I
The
thought
other
I'd
fake one
remembered
is
the Juniper
firecracker
latte.
frappuccino.
Oh, not
Oh, you did
patriotic.
those
yeah,
two
I made
together.
that one up.
Not patriotic at all.
I forgot
Yeah.
Starbucks hates America.
Exactly. And then the cookie dough iced coffee, I pulled that from the Dunkin' Donuts menu because they like to do the more blatantly like sugary items. I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts and there's some nasty menu items.
This is... Hang on. What question number is this?
This is question 4.
4.
So you got the last question right. So you just built hype. You got an additional point.
How
This
many
is
points
sus
are you
to
at
me.
right now?
Lemon. What was it? Cold brew lemonade?
Okay, you think it could be the challenge question?
Oh, you're
I
right.
feel
Mitch,
like
don't
it
write
could-
it down for later. Do it now.
I only lose 1 point. I have 3 points. You all have like 1, right?
I have
You
one.
would only lose 1 point for challenging. If you
So
challenge
you
right
think
now.
cold brew lemonade is real, or
No,
is not
I think
real?
it's not. That sounds... Why would they do that?
Dude, people
I have
have like
no clue.
water in their
Genuinely,
espresso. They,
Okay,
they call it
you know what?
Americano.
I'm ahead. I'm ahead. This seems suspect. So I only lose 1 if I get it wrong, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna challenge.
Okay.
Wow.
Drum roll, please. Mitch. This was not the challenge question. Cold brew lemonade is real.
That's
I looked up a list.
disgusting.
I looked up like lists online where it's like, what are the worst Starbucks drinks you've ever had to make? That
That's
are like on the menu,
nasty.
and that was on there.
lemonade.
That's nasty
Yeah.
as hell. Do I lose my hype at least?
No, you can keep your hype
Okay.
because you did get that question right.
I'll
and
have
it was a
cold
real
brew
question.
lemonade. Hold the coffee.
That sounds
Just lemonade.
Just lemon.
Yeah.
Lemonade refresher. That's all I get from Starbucks, to be honest.
Question 5. Transitioning into
Does that
round
kill
2.
his hype?
Nope.
No, he
keeps
said
his
no.
hype.
Okay.
Because he got the question right. He just, thought he would challenge. So, transitioning into round 2, East Asia is the birthplace of tea in the same way that Middle East is the birthplace of coffee. And tea is still popular in East Asia, but like how tea has become more popular in much of the Middle East, coffee has become much more popular in parts of East Asia. I said East Asia a lot. Despite having a tea tradition over 1,000 years old, Japan is the 3rd largest coffee market in the world.
It's not surprising.
How did coffee take over Japan? Is it A, it was introduced by Americans during their occupation following World War II, which gave it a Western connotation, causing it to be seen as a luxury during the Showa era?
Mitch
I
is
mean,
Mitch
that's
already-
gotta be it, right? I'm gonna say that.
I'm sorry, Mitch, that's incorrect. I made that up.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Whoa.
B,
Okay.
Brazil has a massive Japanese diaspora, and Japanese Brazilians brought the product and culture back to the homeland following World War II. C,
Huh.
Nestle ran a guerrilla campaign by introducing coffee-flavored candy, such as Kit Kats, to develop a childhood love of coffee in the 70s, which they used to sell instant coffee in the 80s and develop the phenomenon.
Wow.
D, it was introduced by Dutch traders in the 16th and 17th century as a health product, which slowly developed its own unique culture in the following centuries.
Oh,
Which one is
man.
real? Cooper, what do you
I'll
think?
say the Dutch one because I know the Dutch had a whole thing with Japan.
Yeah.
That's a good guess, but that's incorrect.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Mac, what do you think? Is it the Brazilian diaspora or is it the Nestle guerrilla campaign?
I think it's
Nestle.
the Nestle Gorilla campaign.
And that
That
would
is
be
hilarious.
correct.
That is so
Yo, I
funny.
got one. That's
So
Wow.
effed up, dude. That's crazy.
what actually happened is Nestle reached out to a French psychologist as to why coffee wasn't popular with the Japanese. And he basically said, well, they don't really have any preconceived emotional like attachment or connection to it. So they played the long game by marketing a bunch of coffee flavored candies, including the newly designed coffee Kit Kat, which is actually what sparked Japan's love of Kit Kats. If you know a lot about Japan,
I do. They have a lot of Kit Kat
they have like
flavors.
crazy like Kit Kat culture. They
Yeah.
have like Kit Kat bars and stuff. They did this in the 60s, and by the mid-70s, when Nestle tried again, the coffee exploded. And to this day, Nescafe instant coffee dominates about 70% of the market share for instant coffee in Japan.
Wow.
Coffee is also extremely popular in South Korea, the Philippines, and Taiwan.
That's crazy.
All right, well, congrats, Mac. You got a caffeine coin.
Let's go.
So before we get into round 2, let's do a quick check. How many caffeine coins do you own?
I am the proud owner of a single caffeine coin.
Okay.
Big one.
One.
I lost one, but that's okay. I've got 3 caffeine points.
Yeah. I mean, you were pretty dominant in that round, but let's see if your knowledge of caffeine carries over into the next round. But first, let me ask, how do you like your coffee? What's your favorite coffee? Like, how do you like consuming coffee?
I don't. I drink tea like
You're
a
a tea
true
lover.
British person.
I'm a big Red Bull.
Red?
Big Red Bull guy. You're a big
Okay.
British person?
I'm a true Brit.
Okay. Mitch, do you like coffee?
I really drink coffee out of like necessity more than anything. Well,
You
not
don't
necessity.
love-
To stay alive.
I don't love coffee. I drink it because I'm really tired.
Okay.
And I need to wake up. So I admit I drink it with copious amounts of sugar and cream.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'm with you. I do like doing that. I like cold brew. I like a good latte every once in a while. But like a good fresh pot of coffee, like just with like, some half and half and nothing else, that can't be beat. It's hard to beat.
One thing
But-
that I have not been able to get with is the cold foam. I cannot stand the cold foam. It's not for me.
Really?
Yeah, not for me.
I'll get frappuccinos, but get them cream based because I don't drink coffie.
Oh,
You don't
At
like
that
the
point,
taste?
It's just
That's just
a
milkshake.
A milkshake.
That's really good.
Yeah. For me, I only developed like an appreciation for coffee after I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, because I used to work there, and then, part of the perk is that you get free drinks and free like donuts and whatever.
Yeah.
So I would just experiment, and then I slowly kind of developed like, okay, I like the taste of this, until I could drink more and more. And now I don't even like Dunkin' Donuts coffee that much, but
Hear
that
me
definitely
out.
got me into it.
cold brew combined with lemonade.
Oh
No,
God.
please,
Try
no.
it.
I still don't think that
That's a good
sounds
idea.
good. No
That's a
matter
good
what.
idea.
No.
Now that's an
But
idea.
round 2, something that's a little more up your guys' alley, from the sounds of it. Plenty of fish in the tea.
Ah.
So, question 6. Keeping perfectly in line with round 2, let's talk about the Boston Tea Party. It was an act of protest in 1773 in response to the Tea Act, organized by the Sons of Liberty. They dressed as Native Americans and raided the Dartmouth, throwing 342 chests of tea into the Boston harbor. In the aftermath of the Boston Tea Party, drinking tea was seen as an unpatriotic, and drinking coffee was seen as patriotic, which is why to this day Americans prefer coffee. What you may not know is that there was a second, lesser-known Philadelphia Tea Party that took place 9
really?
days later on Christmas of 1773. What act of protest did the Sons of Liberty do at the Philadelphia Tea Party? Was it A, they stole 629 chests of tea overnight from the Polly? B, they tarred and feathered Captain Aries as his ship landed? C, they prevented Captain Aries from docking and made him sail back to England? Or D, they did the same thing as the Boston Tea Party and just threw all of the tea overboard into the Delaware Bay? Mac, what do you think?
I'm a big fan of tarring and feathering. I think that they did that.
Big
No.
fan.
Classic.
Big fan.
Big fan, he says.
Well, Mac, they did not stoop that low.
No, stoop that
So
high.
they didn't do that.
They didn't
Stoop that
Keep
high.
that high.
Think that outside the box.
Mitch, what do you think?
Can you repeat the one where you just said that they turned them back?
Yeah, they prevented Captain Aries from docking and made him sail back to England.
Did they die? Because they wouldn't have had provisions or anything, right?
I think
Or
they,
they were okay back then?
I think they
Oh,
could
okay.
figure it out.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I guess I don't know that much about crossing the Atlantic. I'll go
Crossing
with
the Atlantic at that point.
I'll go with that one. I could see them being like, no, like you're not welcome here. Go back to where you came from. That's very
Go
American.
back.
That's very
Go
American.
back.
Well, Mitch, that would be correct. They made him sail back to England. So they threatened him with
Wow.
tarring and feathering if he were to try and unload the British tea. So that's where it actually comes in. They threatened him. So he ultimately agreed to turn the ship around. Philadelphia was heavily influenced by the Quakers, which is probably why the event was comparatively nonviolent. I mean, threatening, tarring, and
less
feathering is very
appropriation.
violent. Yeah.
Did the Boston Tea Party, did they kill anybody? No?
I mean, they threw some people overboard and they
Oh, they
threatened
did?
them with axes. Yeah.
Oh, I
They
did not know
forcibly
that.
took
Like
over
there
the
were
ship.
people on the
Well,
ship and they
oh,
threw them all over the board and then threw all their tea off. And
I guess I never realized it was
Some
that
people got hit with tea
violent.
and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, no one died, but people were injured for sure.
Yeah.
Question 7. So, good job, Mac. You get 2 caffeine
No,
coins.
me.
Oh, good job, Mitch.
Good
You get
job,
2
Mac.
caffeine coins. Mac, you don't get 2 caffeine
Wait,
points.
no.
In fact, your streak
It's 2?
died. Yeah, this is round 2.
Round 2, baby.
Oh, round 2, the hype streak begins with
But I have a hype
Here we
streak
go.
1. Oh, it begins with 2?
Well, yeah, everyone gets 2 points for questions in round 2.
No, but the hype streak does not begin with 2.
Not 2, 2, 2, right?
Yeah, it's 2, and then the next question, if you get it right, you'll get 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Right.
I made
Okay.
such a confusing
No, I got
rule
it.
set
I
here.
got
It
it.
begins with 2. That's what I'm saying.
It's 2.
Right.
And then you square root. Question 7. Americans do still drink tea, but kind of in their own way. About 80% of the tea Americans consume is iced. Sweet tea is a uniquely Southern tradition.
Yeah.
My personal favorite way to drink iced tea is Arnold Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
Named after the drink, the legendary golfer always ordered when he was golfing. What was Arnold Palmer's preferred ratio of lemonade to tea?
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, I was going to do multiple
That's
choice,
interesting.
but
Oh,
everyone's already buzzed
is
in.
it not
so
the same
I'll do
as
closest.
Closest?
I'll do
Arnold
closest.
Palmer's
Oh,
drink?
no.
I'll do closest. What was his preferred ratio?
His preferred ratio.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
I can do
could be
that.
different. Cooper, what's your guess?
I am familiar with the official Arnold Palmer drink being half and half. However, Arnold Palmer, I think
How did he like it?
he probably was higher on the iced tea side. So I would say a little bit of let's do 65-35.
Okay, so like 65% on sweet iced tea. Okay,
I don't know what
These
kind
are
of measurement
these are very
he,
technical ratios.
I don't know what kind of measurement
Yeah.
he could be doing to make it that.
No, that's
but-
fair. You could do like 2/3 or something. Well, I mean, I would.
It's close.
It's
It's close to
closest.
2/3.
Yeah. Mac, what do you think?
I'm going to guess 75% iced tea, 25% lemonade,
Splash of lemonade.
3 parts,
Okay.
and then 1 part. Yeah, there we go. Look
Sure.
at that.
That's
That's
a
a full drink right there.
Mitch,
Now
what do you
that's
think?
a full drink.
Before I tell you, I'll tell you how I like it, which is just a little tiny splash of tea and rest lemonade. Probably
Might
like
as well just
10,
drink lemonade then.
10% iced tea is how I do it. But I think I might have benefited. I just saw a TikTok. I think it was like an ESPN ad of Arnold Palmer like came up to a lemonade in an iced tea like container, and he like got himself the Arnold Palmer, and then 2 guys were like, "Man, that was awesome." And that was like, I guess the ESPN ad. But I think that he did it 50-50. I'm going to say 50-50.
Is it official?
50-50. So the correct answer is 1/3 lemonade, 2/3 unsweet iced tea. So I'll
Oh.
give it to both Cooper and Mac because
Yay.
he
Oh.
preferred anywhere from 1/3 to 75% iced tea in his lemon. Well,
Damn.
2/3 iced tea to
Okay.
3/4 iced tea in his lemonade.
65-35 is quite a bit closer to.
Well, no, I would have accepted anywhere between 2/3 iced tea and 3/4 iced tea. So Mac
Okay.
got the higher
I got the
end, you
upper
got the lower
range.
end. Yeah.
I got the-
So you guys are both in that range. So I'll give you both a bit.
Fair
Dang.
enough, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yippee.
As long as we stop Mitch's streak.
You just did.
Yeah. Yeah, you
No
got
more
him there.
hype.
Bro really said 10% iced tea.
That's how I do it. That's how I
But
do it.
in Mitch's credit, most of the time if you ask for an Arnold Palmer, they'll give you a 50-50.
Well, that's like what the.
I need
Yeah,
to, I
that's
need
the
to
official
rewatch this
ratios.
ad, this ad that I saw, because I could have sworn he did 50-50.
Yeah, well maybe that's
Well,
for
that's
the
probably
advertising.
just for the ad.
Yeah.
It was funny because
To
he
sell their product.
he went from one and then stopped it, went to the other. He went back and forth between the two, so that's why I thought it was 50-50.
To
But
make sure it was 50-50.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of
Who knows?
folklore around the creation of the drink, but it all conflicts. And Arnold Palmer himself was embarrassed
Folklore.
by the name for the concoction.
Aw.
really,
Long after the established name of the drink was Arnold Palmer, he refused to call it that, basically explaining what the drink was to his server every time he ordered it. He's like, so I want you to make 2/3 unsweet iced tea and then add 1/3 lemonade. Can
Oh,
you do
like
that
an
for
Arnold
me?"
Palmer, right?
like an Arnold Palmer.
No, not that.
No.
That's like how
That's
every interaction would go
50-50.
down. And like he was always asking for this drink, so he did this like multiple times a day.
That's how I asked for
Oh,
my.
man.
That's how I asked for my preferred cocktail. I don't think it has a name, so I just asked for what I want.
Yeah.
Well, it's called
he
the
only
Mitch.
started calling it an Arnold Palmer
Yeah, what
much
is-
later
what
in
is the
life when the
Mitch?
battle was long
The
over.
10%?
No, it's like 2 shots of. Oh gosh.
Shots?
Well,
Oh, my
actually,
God.
my drink of choice.
You're getting
it's
toasty?
alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah,
your
why
own
not?
their own concoction.
Why
Okay,
am I-
share your
yeah.
cocktail recipe here.
Okay, what? Why can't I remember the name of the almond liqueur? It's
Amaretto?
No, thank you. No, it's amaretto. That's what I'm going for.
Yep.
So it's like 2 shots of amaretto, the rest pineapple, and then a tiny little bit of, why am I blanking on the damn name? I can't think right now. I need my caffeine. I can't.
Curacao, bitters.
No, it's,
Jägermeister?
Vodka.
Like what you put in Shirley Temples.
Sprite.
Grenadine.
Just a little splash of grenadine.
Dude, I love amaretto. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, give it a try.
That
doesn't sound
I'll
bad.
look for it.
Also, a fun fact about American iced tea.
Mitch.
Prior to World War II, the U.S. drank about 40% black tea, 40% green tea, and almost 20% oolong tea. But during World War II, access to green tea, which was almost entirely from China, was cut off. So Americans switched to black tea from British India instead. And nowadays, 99% of the tea Americans drink is black tea, to the point where if you just ask for tea, they assume you're talking about black tea.
Black tea, yeah.
But I thought it was interesting that the majority of American iced tea was green tea.
Well, but it's interesting though, because green tea and black tea are basically the same. They're just prepared in different ways, but they're made out of the same.
Yeah, the plant is similar, but the flavor is definitely very different.
No, for sure. But I mean, you could take a tea leaf and you could make it both into black tea or green tea.
One or the other. Interesting.
It just depends on how you make it.
Yeah, and oolong tea is similar process. Question 8. Britain has its own rich tea culture, with much of it developing in the early Victorian era in 1840. This era introduced a lot of tea etiquette as well as multiple dedicated tea times. And like much of British culture, there's a stark class divide. High tea, sort of counterintuitively, is associated with the lower class working people, while afternoon tea is associated with the upper crust. During which time of day is afternoon tea typically held? This is multiple choice. Is it A, 11:30 to 1:30 p.m., B, 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m., C, 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., D, 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., E, 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
Holy
F,
crap.
9:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Or G, 11:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m.
There's no way.
Oh my goodness.
Afternoon tea starts at 9:30.
This might be my own biases, and I don't know if any of you agree with me. In my opinion, evening starts at 5 p.m. Evening, no matter what, evening starts at 5. So that's why I'm
chock full of
this is my own
opinions,
bias. That's my opinion. I'm saying, I think you said 3:30 to 5.
Cancel me all you want.
Cancel me all you want. This is a hot take.
They're all 30.
3:30 to 5:30.
I think 3:30 to 5. I think as soon as you hit it, at definitely 5:30, it's evening. You would call it evening tea.
Okay, so 3:30 to 5:30 is your answer? Yeah. Okay, and that is correct. Good job, Mitch. You had it dead on. So, yeah, as the name suggests, it's afternoon. So, historians believe that the emergence of tea culture actually helped fuel the Industrial Revolution, as the short break and caffeine helped people work longer days. It also helped eliminate some of the consequences of urbanization, as the boiling of water for tea killed common waterborne diseases like cholera, dysentery, and typhoid. So, pretty interesting.
It's all about getting the workers to work longer hours.
Always is.
Right.
That's all I can ask.
Can I give a little fun fact? This is not necessarily directly about tea, but you reminded me of it.
No, go ahead.
I remember the very first ice cream carts that they had in New York City. I think they called it Lick Penny or something, because what you would do is you'd go up, they would have a little glass dish, they would put the ice cream in it, and then you would eat it and you would lick it clean. You would hand it to them and they would wash it in dirty water and then give it to the next person. And so it was so I learned this very recently. That's how they served ice cream before the ice cream cone was invented. And it was disgusting. It was terrible. Everyone got sick by it.
If you licked it clean, you would get a penny.
I don't know why it was. It might not be. It was lick something. I think it was what it was called.
Maybe it was for a penny.
Yeah, maybe
you could get the ice cream and then.
But it was called a lick something, and it's because you licked it clean and then gave it back, and they did not wash it. They just put it in dirty water and then gave it to the next person.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Horrible.
Let's get into question 9 here. Question 9. There are many ways to enjoy tea from all around the world. And in the interest of keeping this episode under 2 hours, we're going to do a speed round question. Ooh. So I'm going to name a tea, and the first person to shout out the country of origin for that tea will earn 1 sugar cube.
Right.
Wow.
For example, if I say Ceylon tea, you say...
China.
No?
It's Sri Lanka.
Wow.
We're not off to a good start.
We're not off to a good start.
Why didn't you pick an easy one for the first one?
That
What
was
hell?
the...
We're not off to a good start.
Wow. Okay.
We're in trouble.
Whoever has the most sugar cubes by the end will earn not
Sri Lanka.
2, but 4 caffeine coins. Pretty
Wow,
high
okay.
stakes.
Wow.
Okay. So we're going to go through them all to keep track of your sugar cubes. Whoever has the most by the end will earn 4. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Matcha.
India.
Japan.
Nope. Yep, you got it,
Damn.
Cooper. It's Japan and China, actually.
Oh, cool.
So it was invented in 1100 during a period of
One,
cultural exchange between the two countries. Though most people associate it with Japan now. All right, next one. Kombucha.
India?
Thailand. Vietnam.
Kombucha.
You guys are all warm. I think I'm going to do hot or
Thailand?
cold for some of these.
Nope.
Indonesia.
Vietnam.
China.
Yep, it's China.
Nice.
Are the answers all China?
What kind of tea is this? This is kombucha. It's fermented sweetened tea and typically contains a small amount of alcohol.
Okay.
Okay.
Steven,
Nice,
you should watch
Steven.
that.
I got that reference.
Watch that.
You guys
I got
get
that reference.
No,
Nice job,
I don't have to
Steven.
do it
I didn't
anymore.
know kombucha was technically tea.
What is this tea?
Yeah, it's just fermented tea.
I got it, Steven. That was funny.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that was
yeah.
from anything, so I thought Steven just got real
That was a good reference.
real comfortable on the podcast.
Kefir.
Oh, kefir.
Kefir.
Isn't that Middle Eastern?
Kefir.
Iran.
It's spelled Chifir.
Yeah, I've heard of kefir. Oh, again, I didn't know that was a tea.
Not Middle Eastern, I'll say
Really?
that.
Kazakhstan.
It's close to Kazakhstan. It's close to China.
Uzbekistan.
Russia.
Yep, it's Russia.
Yay!
Good job, Cooper.
I'm bad at this
So,
one.
what kind of tea is this? This is kefir. It's a extremely strong tea, and it's mostly associated with Soviet
What is
gulags in
this
prisons,
from?
where prisoners would brew
It's a
loose
TikTok
tea
trend.
leaves directly in the cup of boiling water for a long time, which gives it drug-like properties.
It's a TikTok.
If you drink it too quickly,
Yeah.
it'll make you throw up. Almost consuming too much will screw up your teeth. It has drug-like effects. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that.
I don't know. What that's from.
Vodka.
What is that? Vodka? Russia?
Wait.
Sounds like vodka.
Vodka.
Russia?
Nope.
Wait, spell it.
Is that cold?
Bodja.
India.
It's close to India.
Sri Lanka.
Pakistan.
Nope. Nope.
Bangladesh.
It's close.
Indonesia. China.
It's close. You guys are in the right
Philippines.
area. Nope. Too far east.
Too far east.
Too far east.
Think
Think of countries. Think of
yeah.
countries.
Is it like inland or is it an
No,
island?
that's too far
Too
west.
far west now.
It's inland.
Inland.
It's inland.
Mongolia.
Ooh, it's kind of close.
Kind of close.
Damn,
What's
I
that
do
one?
not know.
Why am I
Tibet?
blinking?
Nepal?
I was going to say Tibet.
Yep. You
Nepal.
got it.
Nice.
There we go.
Tibet, Bhutan, and Nepal.
Nice job.
I would have taken any
Oh,
three
there
of
we go.
those.
Cool.
So Bod translates to Tibetan and Ja translates to tea. It's traditionally combined with yak's milk, butter, and salt. Pretty
I
interesting.
love some of the accents.
Oolong tea.
Oolong.
China?
Yep. I'll give you all a shot.
There we go.
You all get it immediately. So it's green tea leaves that are tempered, bruised, and browned through a repetitive and complex process, which is more complex than green tea. Bubble tea.
Japan.
Taiwan.
South Korea.
Yep, it's Mitch. You got
Nice.
it.
Taiwan?
It's
Because
Taiwan.
you get bubble,
Really?
yeah, bubble
It's tea with milk and
Yeah, if
balls.
you go to like a Taiwanese
tapioca.
restaurant, they
Is
usually have
bubble tea
boba.
different from boba?
I think they're pretty much used interchangeably.
Yeah. Okay.
I think boba specifically refers to like the boba like pearls and stuff,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
bubble
love
tea is
bubble
just
tea.
kind of in general. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's the Starbucks version of the morning milkshake for tea drinkers, I would say. Okay, how about koshari tea?
India?
No,
Pakistan.
it's more
Spell
westward.
it again.
More
Westward.
westward.
Spell it again.
Koshari tea.
Turkey.
Koshary.
Turkey?
It's close to Turkey.
Ooh.
Well, closer. It's on that part.
Hmm.
That-
I'll say it's Middle Eastern
Middle Eastern.
/
Iran?
like around that area.
Iraq.
Nope.
Egypt?
Nope.
Uh,
It's
Oh,
Egypt.
Egypt. Wow.
Nice. There you go.
It's traditionally associated with Lower Egypt. Black tea sweetened with cane sugar, often flavored with fresh mint leaves and milk.
that sounds good.
Wow.
It's usually very light. It sounds very
Sounds
good.
great.
Builder's tea.
Builder. America.
Nope.
England.
Builder's tea.
Yep, it's England.
England.
No,
There
what
you
is
go.
builder's tea?
It's a strong black tea with milk and
it's
sugar.
the tea that
and
keeps
it's
the
very
builders
associated
working.
with working class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like working class tea.
Okay.
Masala chai.
India.
India.
Yep, okay, I'll give it to Mac and Mitch because you guys were both on it. Yerba mate.
Italy?
Yerba.
This is Kazakhstan, right?
Nope.
Yerba mate.
Nope. Way off.
Way off.
America.
Yerba mate. It's on the right side of the world.
Right side of the world.
Oh.
Ooh, is it South America?
Machu Picchu?
Yep, somewhere there.
Brazil.
Peru.
Yep, I'd give it to you. There you go, Cooper.
Nice.
Prepared with yerba leaves and traditionally inside a gourd, which translates to mate in Spanish. It's pre-Columbian, coming from the Guarani people. How about Billy tea?
America.
Billy.
Nope.
Billy.
England
Who's
as well?
Billy?
Netherlands?
America. I'm
Nope.
waiting on the American teas. Canada.
Australia?
Yep, it's
Ooh.
Australia.
Ooh.
Billy, of course,
It's-
that's Australia.
It's named after the billy cans that Australian settlers boiled water in. Billy tea is loose leaf black tea boiled with eucalyptus leaves in the pot for flavoring.
Oh.
How about yin yang?
China? Sorry.
Japan.
It's close.
Mongolia.
Close
Vietnam.
to China. Associated very heavily with China.
Hong
Taiwan.
Kong? Taiwan?
Yep, it's Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Oh, I was right.
Darn tea.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, so there you go. Also known as coffee tea. This originated in the 50s as a kind of street food. It's about 3 parts black coffee and 7 parts Hong Kong-style milk tea. And the name refers to mandarin ducks who appear in male and female pairs and look completely different from each other. So it's like an unlikely pair.
Interesting.
No.
How about sencha?
Sencha.
I've heard of that before.
Spell it.
Indian?
Sencha. It's not Indian.
China.
Japanese?
Yep, it's Japan.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've
It's
heard
the
of
most
it
popular
before.
tea in
Yeah.
Japan. It's similar to matcha. It's brewed with whole, steamed, and rolled green tea leaves. All right, and that's it. So, how many
Ooh.
sugar cubes did you guys accumulate? Trace?
Go ahead, Mitch.
Did you guys keep track?
7.
No, I had 6.
Ooh,
Dang.
Mitch, well
And I'm
done.
on a streak.
You get 4.
So I get 5.
5. Wow. Jeez, Mitch is pulling
Crazy.
ahead with this.
I like my caffeine. I warned you ahead of time.
He likes his
I like
caffeine.
my caffeine.
He knows this stuff. All right, question 10. It wouldn't be right for me to do a round about tea and not ask a question about China, its birthplace. Some archaeological finds suggest that tea has been cultivated in China since 4000 BC.
Wow.
As such, there's much folklore around tea. According to Chinese legend, Emperor Shenlong was born 9 days after his mother swallowed the vapor of a dragon on the banks of the river Jiang. He looked like a minotaur, being over 8 feet tall and having the head of a bull. He then obtained a mystical book of herbs from a Taoist master and traveled the lands to consume and research every herb. One such herb was the tea leaf. While boiling water in his garden, a tea leaf fell from a nearby tree into the pot. The emperor enjoyed the infused water so much that he was compelled to research it further and discovered its medicinal properties during this period. And the rest is history. It may not surprise you, but according to legend, he also discovered many other things. We're doing another classic, naming 8 things, 2 are fake.
Oh, okay.
Which of the following things are not often cited as things he discovered/invented, according to Chinese legend?
Dang.
Oh boy.
So 2 of these are not attributed to Emperor Shenong. So A, the Chinese calendar. B, boats.
Wow.
C, acupuncture. D, money. E, the use of cannabis. F, axes. G, digging wells. Or H, sericulture, aka silkworm farming.
Oh damn. This is tough.
Wow.
So this is what he claimed to have discovered, not what he actually...
2 of these are
Well,
not
this is
things
what-
he claimed.
These are
Right.
things attributed to him.
Yeah, 2 of these things are not things attributed to him. He hasn't claimed this because he's not like a real person.
Oh, so this isn't like a North
He's
Korea
not real?
style thing.
He may be based off of a real person partially,
Okay.
but there wasn't actually a minotaur discovering all these things.
Uh-huh.
You're telling me that she did not really actually breathe in a spirit of a dragon.
Axes is such a tough one. Axes.
I have my answers.
I feel like this
Yeah.
is just like
I have my
Okay.
2 guesses.
Paul
at
Bunyan.
least.
This is like Paul Bunyan.
I'm ready. This is just like Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We attribute stuff
It's
to
It's like Paul
all the
Bunyan if
time.
Paul Bunyan were a minotaur.
He's got his bull. He's got his blue.
Okay, Cooper, what do you think?
I have down axes and wells.
Okay. Mac, what do you
I have
think?
D and E. One of them is marijuana.
Money and cannabis.
Money and marijuana.
Yeah, money and marijuana.
Oh, you don't think he's that
No,
cool?
dude.
I also had cannabis, but I said boats. Boats and cannabis.
Okay. Well, once again, Mitch is the only one who got one right. The boats and sericulture, aka silkworm farming.
That was a red herring. Mac,
I said that to throw you guys off. Yeah.
Oh, you said it on purpose to throw us off.
Yeah.
It was actually a red herring.
Silkworm farming.
Wow.
So that's 2.
Mitch with
but
another point.
Well.
So those are actually typically attributed to the Yellow Emperor, who's another like legendary like Chinese inventor who came before him. Shenlong died after consuming a poisonous herb during one of his journeys. Today he is held as a cultural hero and as sort of their patron saint of farmers and traditional Chinese medicine. So that's kind of how he plays in there. All right, so that's round 2. How many caffeine coins do you own?
Insane. He's gonna say an insane number. I have 3.
I have 3.
Mitch, how many do you have?
16.
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
my lord.
Oh my God.
You know, with the streak mechanic though, it's
I'm at a
anyone's
3
game.
streak
Round
right now.
3.
That's what it comes down to.
He's on a big streak.
How many did you get from that last question?
I got.
Did you give yourself 6 points?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
If this is the third question, you got right in a row, it would be 2 questions plus. So for the second question you got right in a row, you get 1 point, 1 additional point. For the third question you got right in a row, you get 2 additional.
So I got
points.
4.
So you should have gotten 4. Yeah.
I think I did
so
it.
15.
I got 4.
So you got 15.
Well, no, I think I have 16. What I'm saying is I think I did the math
15,
right.
15, but you just missed.
You did that math.
Okay. You've been doing the tally right.
I've been doing the tally right. I just
misremembered.
misremembered.
Okay, that's fair. And now another question before we get into round 3. How do you like your tea?
I've had matcha before. I like matcha tea. I like it like a lot sweeter than like you typically get. So, there's your mint.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
I really don't drink tea otherwise.
I do really like, what tea is it that's in a London fog? It starts with an E.
Oh, Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. I
love
really
Earl
like
Grey.
Earl Grey.
That's good. I like the Ceylon tea, which is why I used it as the example.
Oh.
I do.
Well,
I
from
have
Sri
had
Lanka,
yin
you
yang.
know.
Yeah, it's from Sri Lanka. That's the old name for Sri Lanka, by the way.
Who challenged that?
That's what they used to call it back in
Wow.
the day. Ceylon. But I like yin yang quite a bit. And whenever I'm in a gas station, I will get Arnold Palmer's because I love Arnold Palmer's. So
Yeah, I do love a good Arnold. Arnie Palm. That's what I call him.
Yeah, it's refreshing, especially on a hot summer
I would
day.
probably say that I drink more tea in Arnold Palmer's than I do like regular tea. Because the only other time that I will ever drink tea is if my throat is sore and I'm drinking like lemon and honey or ginger tea, something like that.
Right.
That's fair. I've only recently started really getting into tea, like in the last year or so. I started like drinking like other teas, and really developed an appreciation. And I would say both coffee and tea are like acquired tastes. So, you know, you may not like it the first couple times you drink it because they're bitter. You know, I think I like coffee and tea quite a bit now. Round 3. Carbonated caffeinated.
Wow.
So that's what we're going
Okay.
with.
The Mormon
I had to come up
round.
with a clever name for
That's
all
what
of
I
these.
do drink. Let's go.
Question 11. Why did people start carbonating water? There are naturally carbonated springs, and in olden times, people would pay good money for their waters, both due to their scarcity, novelty, and supposed health benefits. So, in 1783, Johann Jacob Schwepp developed a process to manufacture bottled carbonated mineral water, founding Schweppes. Schweppes was able to expand rapidly and sell a supposedly healthy carbonated water all over Europe, and this early marketing of carbonated water as healthy is why sparkling water is still so popular in Europe today. But this episode is about caffeinated drinks. Drugstores, remember this was supposedly a health product, initially added caffeine as well as other ingredients for its supposed health benefits, along with sugar to cover up the bitter taste. In the US, especially, people began going to these drugstores several times a day to get their fix. I'm sure it's because of the health benefits.
Right.
So, drugstores began to install dedicated soda fountains, and companies began to sell pre-made tonic mixtures to these drugstores, creating the first soda brands. So my question for you is, what is the oldest soda brand in the United States? Is it A, Verner's Ginger Ale, B, Barks Root Beer, C, Dr. Pepper, or D, Moxie?
Oh.
Cooper.
I'll say Barks Root Beer.
That is incorrect. What do you think?
I'm going to say Dr. Pepper.
That is incorrect.
Dr. Pepper.
Mac, which one sounds older to you? Is it Werner's Ginger Ale or Moxie?
Werner's Ginger Ale sounds older, but is that the answer?
Is that the answer?
I'm gonna guess Moxie.
A nice knocked up.
No, that's too.
Mac, you led yourself.
That's too.
Mac, you led yourself astray. It's Werner's Ginger Ale.
Everyone's halted at the beginning of round 3.
Off to a strong start. Werner's Vanilla Ginger Ale was invented by James Werner, a pharmacist from Detroit in 1866. Crazy to think that people were drinking sodas just after the Civil War. Detroit is also famous for Faygo of Insane Clown Posse fame. Shout out Detroit.
Shout out Detroit.
Shout out to Detroit.
Insane Clown Posse, big fans.
Wow.
Bonus question. Operating the soda fountain at these drugstores was the Soda Jerk, a play on Soda Clerk, which was their official title, and Jerk, which referred to the motion in which they added soda. They were usually young men and were expected to be showmen with these loud personalities and good people skills. And if you were a teenager looking for a job, that's the one you want, so competition was pretty stiff. Part of being a showman meant you had to call out the orders in complicated jargon. Some of these terms made sense. If you asked for an orange, they would call it Florida. They called ice hail, nuts gravel, coffee java, and chocolate ice cream mud. I have no idea how some of these other jargon terms originated. So Charlie Chaplin rules, because we haven't done that this episode yet. What does it mean if they call out Chicago? I'll get some Barks root beer of my own.
Wow. New drink for the third round.
New drink for the third round. I'm a showman.
What is Chicago known for?
I know.
All right, Cooper, what do you think?
All right. So Chicago at that time was known for gangster violence.
No.
So that would mean you get a shot of cherry, which as it would seep down into the drink.
Ooh.
Damn, that's like crazy.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Okay, let's see your guys' answer.
Yeah, fair. What is Chicago even known for?
Alcohol. It's a
the
shot
bean.
of alcohol.
The bean. It has beans in it.
The beans.
They didn't have the bean back then.
Ground up coffee beans.
The bean lived in their hearts.
Oh, the bean. It's spiritual bean. Spiritual bean.
Mac, you're going with alcohol?
I'm going with alcohol. I'm going with like a shot of whiskey.
I like
that.
That's
like actually not a bad idea, Mac.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what to think.
What do you think, Mitch?
Maybe you want maybe at that point they figured out like floats. So like you're like asking for ice cream. That's my guess.
Okay. I would say the person who's closest is Cooper, but it doesn't make sense. It's pineapple juice.
What? Why is it?
I don't know how it's related to Chicago
I should have listened to Steven when he said some of these. I have no idea where they originated. Like, I was trying to think.
No,
you
you guys all had good reasons as for why, but for some reason it's pineapple juice. So Cooper, you named a fruit,
3 points.
so I'll give it to you.
Nice job.
Yeah, there you go. 3 points.
I named a fruit.
While soda jerks were pretty much phased out by the end of the 50s, some of their slang stuck. We still call extra thick milkshakes concretes, and egg creams are still semi-popular drinks in the New York area where they originated.
Java. Wait, where does the word Java come from?
Java bean.
Java.
Because we actually.
Java.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a type of plant. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because we still call it a Java house or something like that, like a coffee house.
Cuppa
Java.
Yeah. So
Java.
I think that was around before then, but. A good amount of slang stuck, but yeah, they don't call pineapple juice Chicago anymore.
They should.
Did they have to wear? Did they wear like white, like a lot of these jobs during this time? Like if you were a milkman.
Yeah, I mean they wore elaborate uniforms because they were like, they're showmen. You got to show off. Got to have a spiffy uniform. Let's get into question 12. More than 100 years later, and soda has exploded, moving from drugstores and dedicated soda fountains to the shelves of grocery stores in bottles and cans. The two main conglomerates, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, have devoured the market and clashed with each other in what was dubbed the Cola Wars. Because their main products are so similar, with Coke having a light vanilla taste and Pepsi having a light citrus taste, it really came down to marketing. But what many people don't know is that this conflict started much earlier on. Lines were drawn in 1931 when the Loft Candy Company president Charles Guth bought Pepsi with the explicit desire to get even with Coke. What did Coke do that pissed him off so much? Was it A, they sued him for selling Coke with an altered formula under the Coke name? He would later use this recipe for Pepsi. B, the president of Coke's son broke his daughter's heart. C, they continually rejected his business deals and ideas, which he came to believe was targeted towards him specifically. D, they refused to give him a discount on Coke syrup at his own drugstore. Or E, he just hated the taste of Coca-Cola. Cooper,
I think the only reason that you buy a rival brand is if they're like trying to shun him. So I think he had ideas that they weren't paying attention to.
Ooh. And he was like, they're persecuting me.
Yeah, I'll show them.
Yeah. Well, I made that one up. Mac, what do you think?
Well, even to this day, Coke is like very specific about their like ingredients. They're very specific about their recipe. So I think that even back then, they were like that too. Yeah. So
that's a big part of the Coke marketing.
The war's still going on today, isn't it? With the stealing of the polar bear, right?
Yeah. Oh man, dude, that's history.
No, it's still a big lore. Yeah.
But I think that he was selling stuff under their name that was not Coke. Selling Pepsi.
Okay. Well, Mac, that's incorrect. Mitch,
what was the
one of three?
What was the first one again?
So
was that one Mac just said?
First one was the altered formula. Second one was he broke his daughter's heart. President Coke's son broke his daughter's heart. C was Cooper already answered that one. D, they refused to give him a discount on Coke syrup at his own drugstore.
Crazy.
Or E, he hated the taste of Coca-Cola.
Which one did Mac say? Sorry, the first one?
The first
Mac,
one.
Oh, that's the one I was
said
going to say.
altered formula.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper said they rejected his ideas.
This is tough. No way it's the daughter one, right?
I think it might be, though, man. I think it might be. Knowing Steven, this is... Unless this is a debate. I'm gonna say the broken heart. I don't have a streak right now. I think you're trying to be tricky. I'm gonna say the broken heart.
Okay. The correct answer is they refused to give him a discount. I don't know why he expected a discount, honestly. Reading it, he just expected a discount for like him personally, and they just didn't give him one.
Such a good guy.
So it was very petty.
Like, screw you! I'm
from that point onward, he only sold Pepsi at his drugstore, which he bought up after they went bankrupt. He then tried to rescue the business by changing the formula, which didn't work, and he even offered to sell the company to Coca-Cola when they were on hard times. But they didn't even place a bid at auction, which like kind of reinvigorated his hatred of them. So he bought it back, changed the formula again, moved the company headquarters to Long Island, and then Pepsi exploded. The catch is that he did all of this using the excess profits generated from the Loft Candy Company, which caused the board to remove him as the president and sue him for all his Pepsi shares. So he didn't even get a benefit from all of that work he did.
Wow.
Like, they just took all of his possessions away because he illegally used their profits for his other, like, pet projects.
What do you think is a more petty rivalry? Coke and Pepsi or Disney and DreamWorks?
I don't know how petty that's gotten.
I feel like Coke and Pepsi is very petty. Like, I understand some of the Disney DreamWorks stuff where it's like former Disney employees. I can see how there's animosity there.
Coke and Pepsi used to like release commercials just like digging at each other.
Yeah.
You're in the cold.
But like, here's the thing. Shrek. That's Shrek. That is Shrek the movie they made to make fun of Disney. Like it was pure, like, Lord Farquaad is a person from Disney that they were making fun of.
Yeah, it was like the, head of like,
no way.
Disney.
Yeah.
Huh. That's funny.
So I don't know. They made a whole ass movie making fun of Disney.
But I get it. You know, that's fair. That's alright.
I get it. Yeah.
I think
Question
it's a bit
13.
reductive to say Shrek is only about Disney.
Well, not only, but it's
Shrek's about a lot of things.
Shrek means a lot.
Shrek is
Means a lot
those
to a lot
of
of
us
people.
that care about it.
is life.
No, you can't say that.
You could say that. You could say that. Question 13. Members of the LDS Church are prohibited from drinking hot drinks, aka coffee and tea, by a section of Doctrines and Covenants called Word of Wisdom. But that doesn't mean they aren't allowed to consume caffeine. Because of this, soda has become the drink of choice among many Mormons, which has led to rediscoveries and innovations in the art of soda craft that have spread far past the Mountain States. Dirty soda shops brought back the drinks of the soda jerk age, but with the delivery of Starbucks. According to Nicole Tanner, the founder of the largest dirty soda chain, Swig, and the creator of the term, what did the dirty in dirty soda originally refer to? Multiple choice.
That's
Mac,
cream.
what do you think? That is
Like, why is it called dirty?
Why is it incorrect? That's what it is still today.
He said originally.
I know, but but what if it's a trick question? Rats.
So your options are coconut syrup, lime juice, half and half or cream, which is incorrect, or the act of adding anything to soda makes it dirty.
Interesting.
Mitch, what do you
I'm
think?
going to say adding anything makes it dirty.
No, that's
Not
not
all
it.
the above. Not all the
Cooper,
above.
what is the original meaning of dirty in dirty soda? Is it coconut syrup or lime juice?
I would probably say lime juice, because I know there's like a whole thing about putting lime juice in like Coke.
Okay, that is
Oh.
incorrect.
Oh.
It's actually coconut
Coconut
syrup.
Coconut syrup?
So the first menu item on the Swig menu that was called dirty was just Dr. Pepper with coconut syrup. And items they added later on with coconut syrup in it were called dirty. But now it kind of just generally refers to any like added ingredients making it dirty.
Interesting.
Did Swig invent
And
the
usually
idea
people
of...
are thinking of like cream when they add it.
Did Swig invent the idea of dirty soda?
Well, they invented like the term dirty soda, and they're what like popularized it. And that's why it's like a big thing now, and is kind of the trend now. Is Swig and their expansion, and all the other people that kind of do similar things.
No, I forgot that there is a challenge question down here.
And they have like a soft trademark on the term.
Well,
I remember. I went. Wait, what? No,
Because
soft trademark.
They sued Soda. They sued Sodalicious for using the term dirty soda, and then they settled out of court. And then Sodalicious kind of changed all of the names off of dirty soda. A bunch of other smaller business do use the term dirty soda, but it's like kind of like, okay, you have to reserve dirty soda.
Wait. But what I was gonna say was, this is before all of the stuff that came out about Taco Bell, by the way. But I went to Taco Bell and they like asked if I wanted dirty, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Your taco?
Is it?
Taco Bell.
no, the drink, like a
You can get your drinks at
You want your
Taco
taco
Bell dirty.
dirty?
Now.
like
Yeah.
they asked what's their one drink? Baja Blast.
They
If I
have-
wanted a dirty Baja Blast, I'm like, no, I don't think I do.
Want it
I'm not-
clean, thank you.
That might be the official name. I'm not sure,
Okay.
but I know
Blast.
Swig did sue Sodalicious at one point because they were using dirty soda
Interesting.
for their brand, and then Sodalicious changed their names.
Is there a question
But
about
you guys
Baja
can challenge
Blast?
if you think it's tricky. There's no question about Baja Blast
that's
because
easy.
we're moving on off from soda to question 14. As you saw, there's a pattern with caffeinated drinks being used as medicine, then becoming a daily ritual, and then becoming a vessel for sugar and fat. So in a sense, energy drinks were a return to form.
Yeah.
The energy drink, as we know it, first emerged in post-World War II Japan with Lipovitamin D, an herbal energizing tonic marketed towards truck drivers and factory workers who needed to stay awake for long shifts. In 1985, Dietrich Mateschitz introduced Red Bull to the European market after discovering it in Thailand and was an immediate hit. My question is, how much more caffeine is in a can of Red Bull compared to a comparably sized cup of coffee? Is it A, about 20% more, B, about 40% more, C, about 60% more, D, about 80% more, or E, actually about 20% less?
Oh,
Really? I thought there were more than one cup of coffee in a Red Bull.
Mac, what do you
I'll
think?
go with 60%.
That is incorrect.
Oh, too high.
Cooper, or maybe too
Or
low.
too low.
I'll bite. I'll do the one that's less.
Dang it! I was gonna say that,
Okay.
and it's right.
And that is
Oh,
correct.
Cooper.
Dang, dude.
So an 8 fluid ounce of can of Red Bull contains about 80 milligrams of caffeine, while an 8 fluid ounce cup of coffee can contain anywhere from 95 milligrams
It's the
to
sugar.
200 milligrams.
It's the sugar. There's a lot more sugar.
Yep. Some of the other ingredients, like the sugar and taurine, which is actually the ingredient that the drink gets its name from, because taurine, that's bowls. So there you go.
course.
Give an immediate burst of
Red.
energy, and the rest is psychological.
I thought
So,
there was like
question
more
15.
than a cup of coffee in a Red Bull.
There's more than that in some other drinks. Like a lot of energy drinks now have like tons of caffeine, which is what this is related to. Question 15. Let's finish this episode off with a bang.
Oh.
Bang Energy came onto the market like a bolt of lightning and was created in 2012 by the CEO of Vital Pharmaceuticals, Jack Owoc. Bang Energy immediately set itself apart from its competitors with its offer of 0 sugar, 0 calories, 300 milligrams caffeine, and a secret ingredient called super creatine, a product off of Vital Pharmaceuticals sports enhancement shelf.
Super creatine.
But the brightest stars burn out the quickest. Bang Energy was effectively sued to death. Jack Owoc was forced out, and Monster Energy took the brand over. One of the things they were sued for was, unsurprisingly, consumer deception, and specifically for super creatine. All the following multiple choice options are among the claimed advantages of super creatine. Which of the following is an actual advantage that super creatine provides over creatine monohydrate, which is like what most people call creatine? Is it A, it's stable in solution, which means it won't degrade into creatinine over time? B, it's water soluble. C, it's able to cross the blood-brain barrier. Or D, it's super creatine enhances muscle creatine stores.
So one of these is false?
One of these is an actual advantage it provides. All the other ones are claimed advantages that it doesn't provide.
What advantage would it getting into your brain be? I wonder.
Right.
They advertise all of these, and only one of them is true.
Oh man,
Cooper, what do you
I'll say
think?
water soluble.
That is incorrect.
It's not water soluble?
No. Well, that's not a unique advantage of it.
Okay. Of super creatine
So-
over regular creatine?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's only for advantages over. Because regular creatine is also water soluble, so that's
Okay.
not even a
that's what I'm thinking.
real marketing point.
Okay.
Mac, what do
I
you
think that this is not an advantage, but it's something that super creatine does do that creatine does not, and that's get into your brain. I think that super creatine crosses the blood-brain barrier.
Okay, that is incorrect.
God.
Both of them cross the blood-brain barrier.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Mitch.
What are the two options left?
50-50.
One of them was muscle.
So it's stable in solution, which means it won't degrade into creatinine over
Okay.
time. Or super creatine enhances muscle creatine stores compared to normal creatine.
Oh, those are both very believable. It's a 50-50.
I guess that's why they claim all of these as advantages. But only one of them is an actual advantage.
I'll just say
Advantage.
when you say the first of the two, when you say that it doesn't degrade, do you mean like it doesn't degrade on shelves or it doesn't degrade in your body as quick? Like what do you mean by that?
Like on shelves.
It
So
lasts longer?
yeah, the claim is that, normal creatine, the claim is that it will degrade into creatinine over time, which your body can't utilize as much to enhance muscle building.
I'll go with the muscle one.
Enhances
Yeah.
muscle creatine
Sure.
stores. I'm sorry, it's stable in
dang it.
solution.
Dang it.
That's the only advantage
That's
super
crazy.
creatine provides over creatine monohydrate, which is what you get in any sports supplement, and that it's stable for a lot
That's
longer.
crazy.
Otherwise, it's actually worse in that it doesn't enhance muscle creatine stores, which normal creatine does. So really, it's like, what's the point? And hypothetically,
Money.
even if super creatine did anything, it's at such low quantities in the energy drink that it effectively would do nothing if it was normal creatine. Now that Jack Owak is on his own, he's made a new energy drink called AI Energy.
AI energy?
Oh.
What does the AI stand for?
Artificial intelligence. So I think that's all I need to say about that.
What the hell?
Oh, perfect.
So let's do a final caffeine coin check. How many
That's
caffeine coins are you guys
crazy.
rocking?
Wow. I have 9.
I have 3.
I didn't get any that last round, so I still have 16.
Still 16.
Oh.
Still
Still
just
out
16.
of reach.
Hmm.
Dang.
You still need a
Well,
challenge.
There were like
You guys
3
are
of those
required to
5
challenge.
questions nobody got.
I'll challenge the
Yeah.
what's it called? Oh, I don't even know.
I can repeat all the questions. if you'd
Yeah.
like. Okay.
So they repeated all the questions.
Which is not an actual Starbucks menu item. Cookie dough iced coffee
I'll challenge
and
that one.
firecracker frappuccino.
I'll challenge that one.
Okay.
Well,
I'll keep going.
hold on. That was the one that Mitch challenged, so.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I won't challenge it then. Wait, actually, Mitch, did it
I
go
should have
well for
let
you?
you. I should have let you.
It did not go well for me.
Oh, well, never mind.
I lost
won't.
a point.
Maybe he challenged the wrong thing about the question.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
No.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Let's
Or
challenge-
3/4
Let's challenge Arnold Palmer. I think that he's 50-50.
Damn.
Okay.
I
at
think
30.
I know what I'm going to challenge.
Okay.
You're tricky, Steven. I've never heard of the Philadelphia Tea Party. I challenge the fact that that's
That it
real.
even exists.
Okay.
Just for the record, I think if I had a challenge left, I would challenge the dirty soda one. That one was
Okay,
a
the
little
dirty-
sus.
the origin of
how
the,
much he talked about like Swig getting
Yeah.
like suing and stuff. The others, I think that's real.
No, I think that's to try to get
That's
us
the
off of the
ploy.
scent. That's the
That's the
ploy.
ploy.
I think it's real.
Okay.
I guess we'll see.
Okay.
Tell us.
Well, drum roll, please. None of you got a challenge.
Yay!
What was
Yippee.
The real challenge question was the origin of coffee in Japan.
Oh, wow.
Well,
the Nestle Guerrilla campaign, you'll find YouTube videos about that, but I actually found no sources verifying that. I think that's like Nestle's own marketing is trying to be like, we introduced it.
So it was probably America.
Oh, so they claim that
coffee was around
but...
long before that, and it probably has to do with American introduction, and also like, Dutch traders did introduce coffee, but also it didn't really take off. If anything, I would say it's the America one.
Wow.
Interesting.
So I was right.
But there's a lot of
Mitch.
like really seemingly well-researched YouTube videos about how Nestle introduced coffee to Japan. And
no sources.
Yeah, that's why you research everything.
No sources.
Because I think that's just Nestle trying to
Nestle's trying
disguise
to
the fact
history.
that they're an evil corporation. Yeah. So there you go.
Even if that story is true,
it's an
so
evil
like
story.
Yeah, it's an evil story to be like, we'll feed coffee to kids so they grow up addicted to it.
Yeah. Well, congrats, Mitch. Whether you like it or not, you're having dinner with Howard Schultz.
Hey, congrats, Mitch.
Hopefully he respects you by the end of that ordeal.
Give me money, please.
Yeah, you could just beg him for money. I'm not sure if it'll work.
Think about all the big money moves that he'll teach you.
Yeah, think of all the business.
Think of all the unions he can help you bust.
You're right, Cooper. You're right.
It's genius. Thank you for tuning in to Bust One today. We'd really appreciate it if you told your friends about us. Also, subscribing or dropping a 5-star rating in your podcast player of choice also helps us with our evil plans a lot. Our goal is to put chemicals in the water to turn the freaking frogs straight because it's no longer June. If you're watching this episode in June, piss off. We're on all social medias at Bust One Trivia.
We can take that again. I'm sorry.
No, that's ended. That's ended. We're on all social medias as at Bus1Trivia, including OnlyFans. Head on over to bus1trivia.com for a link to our Discord and our official merch.
I'm out. You're going to have to re-record this episode with someone else. I can't stand
It's already been recorded, Cooper.
Oh, no.
Head on over to bus1trivia.com for a link to our Discord and our official merch. Before we go, we'd like to thank Bert for the use of our theme song, 5978, which is a certified banger. Thank you for writing Bust One. We'll see you next week.